Hey guys, I think it's time to unbox another hot toy. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back again to your channel that is your home for tech, toys, and talk. And of course, the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again with another unbox. You guys know I've been kind of, and I'm sorry, the way my camera is kind of washing out the lights there. The lights are not that overly bright. I need to do some adjustments with OBS and with my camera. The Elgato Facecam version 1, Mark 1. For some reason, it washes everything out, but if I use a cell phone or if I use my C1 or my C922, it never seems to wash things out, not really. So, but let's go ahead and get into this. Now, you guys know I've been kind of on a 1/6 scale kick lately. I've been going through the secondhand markets, like collectors groups on Facebook, and coming across some pretty good deals on some hot toys. Yeah, you heard it right, hot toys. And my latest acquisition, Iron Spider himself from Infinity War. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty insane unboxing, guys. First off, hot toys, I think the world of hot toys, they have some amazing details, amazing sculpts, just amazing everything. I have Captain America up there. I also have CW Flash, of course. But now we're going to have the Iron Spider. And, even though this is Infinity War, you can also use this with Endgame. So it's going to fit with Cap. I just have to find me an Iron Man now. But I got this pretty good deal. Person on Facebook in one of the collectors groups going through some financial difficulties, having to sell off his collection in order to pay some family members of health bills. So I can sympathize with that. That's what happened with Captain America, Spider-Man 2099, and the CW Flash a couple years ago. And fortunately, I found myself in a set of circumstances where I could get Endgame back, where I can get Flash back. And instead of Spider-Man 2099, I think Iron Spider is going to do pretty nicely. Of course, they have amazing art on here. You got to love it. I'm always partial to Spider-Man myself. I still have a whole bunch. I still have several Spider-Men to unbox still, and a Doctor Strange, believe it or not. So what do you say we get right on into this? And, I mean, you got the Infinity Gauntlet right here. This is just the art, and they have like the Avengers logo kind of, I don't want to say embossed, but like imprinted, stamped in there, so you can kind of see. And plus, in Infinity War, spoiler alert, Iron Man did dub Spidey as an Avenger now, so it suits him perfectly, of course. I'm curious to see what the next Avengers movie is going to be like, and what kind of role Spider-Man will play. So, what do you say we get right on into this, guys? Let's go. Okay, so as you guys saw, I just removed the sleeve over it. Let's take a look at some, without even opening this up. Of course, we get alternate Spider-Man hands. Of course, we get the obligatory kind of your basic starter kit of Spider-Man webbing. Of course, we get the little net-like webbing right here. We get Spider-Man with his Iron Spider helmet, of course, or his Iron Spider mask. We get Peter Parker, civilian head Peter Parker. We get another Iron Spider, but more with the eyes a little bit more focused. And what's really, excuse me, what's really weird is they actually show as if he was holding his spider mask. I mean, this is a nanotech suit, so I don't recall him being able to pull his mask off, but hey, you never know. It's the thing that they throw in here. It's a thing that they do, guys. Okay, so I just removed him from the box itself. Okay, so here we go. Pull him out of the box, of course. So, in addition, of course, we get the Iron Spider legs themselves. We get the book. I like that there's this kind of like little corner pockets here that will hold the arms in there. We're going to take the arms out, set them aside just for a little bit. You gotta love the obligatory plastics we have to play around with. And let's take a look at this. Of course, we get the different sets of eyes, which I believe, I want to say they should be magnetic so that they can come out. Now, of course, this is supposed to be like his mask that he can just hold in his hand. It is soft goods, obviously. I don't think you'll be swapping out these eyes, but it's an effect that they give you. Let's give you guys a nice good look right there. I love the detail. Let's open up. We got the fully wide open eyes, slightly squinted, and like the targeted, very finite squint right there. There we go. We got the, well, yeah, you can definitely feel that these are magnetic and they can come out pretty, this is just kind of sliding right out. So just to show you guys, I'm sure you've seen this 1,000 times over, but we do get the little magnet right there. We got the little magnet, so we can, I'm just going to leave those on there for right now. I'm taking a look at this here. Very cool. Of course, let's get the Tom Holland head sculpt out, right? Now, this is my first Spider-Man unboxing that it has a Tom Holland sculpt in there, and Jesus, man, Marvel Jesus, they did a tremendous job on him. And this is only from Infinity War. Let me see if I can get a nice little close-up right there. I mean, it looks really good. I still have the upgraded suit from Far From Home to look at, which actually comes out after this, of course. But I think they did a tremendous job on the hair sculpt. The look of him. I mean, the eyes are crazy. They are crazy good. They are crazy good. Like I said, you get the obligatory web effects, so we're not going to go through that. We've been through those. If you've been through one Spider-Man web effects, you've been through them all, guys. So we get several sculpts, several sets of hands. Of course, with his nano web shooters in there. Very Iron Man-esque. Several sets of those. Let's get him right out. So on the back here, what's really cool is they have like these little magnetic, I guess they're magnetic. I want to say they are. These little, it's almost like they slide out. There we go. They just peg out. So we can put the Iron Spider arms in here, or we could just have it where we have these pegged in. And you can't even tell that he has, let's get that rotated. You got to rotate them just right so it blends in like that. But you guys can see up close. We have little sliders right here. That's what is going to come out. So we can pop the arms in the back right there. But let's take a look at this right now. There is a little bit of wrinkle, a little bit of bend in here. Let's take the plastic off the head. Now, I'm curious why we have two sets of heads. I'm wondering if one lights up. It just seems like this is just a magnet that holds that on. This one, okay. Oh, he lost his head. Thing I did not know because I didn't read the instructions. His eyes light up. His eyes light up. That is too cool. So we can do a little switch. Where is the switch? That's cool. So I'm guessing the other one is, do we get red? Does this do red? Um, doesn't look like we have a switch on this one. That would have been cool if we had red eyes. Instant kill. But that's cool that we get the light up effect though. That's pretty awesome. I do like the overall design of the suits. I mean, up close and personal, you can see all the lines, just like you do in the movie. Um, Guy has Spidey kicks, of course, so we can do a nice little like a free fall kind of a thing. Very posable. I know that some people have had some issues with wrinkles developing in the suit. I mean, it's an nanotech suit, guys. Relax. Just have a little bit of fun with it, you know? This looks great. Let's see, how well does he stand? There we go. Give it the shake test. Yeah, he's pretty solid. He is pretty solid, guys. Now, also, of course, we get our Iron Spider stand right here, which obviously I'm going to be using. Now, the person who originally had this, they had like their own little displays and everything. He obviously still had this in the original plastic. I am not. Because you guys know me, I am an auto boxer. There we go. I do like this. This has more of a matte kind of a feel to it. Not gloss, not smooth. It has a nice little like matte kind of rough, like a semi-rough finish to it. Let's get the obligatory parts out in a second. There we go. Let's throw Tom Holland's head on there. I'm curious to see how this looks with him. There we go. And since this is all magnetic, yeah, it looks pretty good. What do you guys think right there? I think it looks good. I think it looks really good here. I can't wait to have them on display. There you go, on stand right there. Come on, Tom, look at the camera. He's like, you looking at me? Here I am. So let's go ahead and we'll get those pegs out and we're going to attach his arms. Okay, so I threw the arms on here and I love it because they make some nice satisfying ratchet sounds. And they are so posable, it's not even funny. Like, it doesn't feel like it's going to pop off. They are in there nice and tight. Of course, we got his web shooting, his little thwip right there. This is badass. And of course, I do have the lights on. I'm going to turn the lights off because I'm sure the batteries will run out very quickly. So I'm going to turn those off. Stand. There we go. But this is awesome. I'm going to see. I don't know. See, I don't believe that these are strong enough to support his own weight. I could be wrong though. I'm going to take a look at some of the poses. Now, just to show you guys, they just simply port right in his back. Of course, we have our obligatory stands. How you can do the different types of web shooters. You know, you got to do that along with his hands. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, what is it? Yes, and it does show you, please do not try and put that loose mask over the head. You will cause damage, so please don't do that. Again, you got your magnetics here. I'm probably going to order a new set of batteries so I can put those in there. 3 heads can be interchanged onto the figure as shown. LED light up head. Unscrew and open the battery to put the batteries in. Looks like there are 3 L521F batteries or AG0 batteries. 3 batteries are included. These probably are the original ones. And it only does just the white lights. We don't get the red light in there. And of course, it goes on to show you your full 90-degree articulation as far as the angles. You get 40%. You get some toe bend. Oh, let's go ahead and check that out. Yes, we do. We get some toe bend. So if you have him on like a certain diorama, or we want him kind of like with his foot arched, that is a thing we could do. Let's see. Come on. It's probably because of my desk mat that it's not balancing perfectly. But we get that toe bend. We get that toe bend right there, guys. That is so awesome right there. We get toe bend. Awesome. I love this. This is just awesome. It's definitely going to be one of my centerpieces. I still have Miles Morales with Bodega Cat to unbox. I have the upgraded suit. At one point, I think I might want to get the, what I call the Inside Out suit, the circuitry suit, which had the Doctor Strange gauntlet with it. And I love how, like, we literally can, like, you can bring these in. Maybe, like, look like little shields, or if you're, like, attacking motion. You know? And I love how, we get these nice satisfying ratchet sound in here. Just bloody marvelous. The detail on here, I could see where some people, you see the wrinkling like in the shoulder right there. I don't know how well that's coming through. But it's a suit, so it's going to bend. Fabric will bend, so I like it. We have the different textures here, so you can feel the different layers. I love the, obviously the Iron Spider gauntlets right here with the Stark Tech. But he looks fantastic. He looks phenomenal. Of course, I can play around with some of the poses to see what's going to be the best pose for him. I know this is Infinity War. I wish this was Endgame because I really wish he had a gauntlet. The nano gauntlets that Stark made. I wish we could have him holding that. I'm going to see if that's available, if anyone's selling it, because literally on eBay, a lot of people are selling diorama pieces or accessory pieces with certain Hot Toys, or see if maybe, hell, you guys see I got the 3D printer running in the background. Maybe I can find a file to 3D print a gauntlet that works with 1/6 scale figures. I'm going to keep an eye out for that, but that's definitely something I want to play around with. Now, I am not going to do what most people do. This figure has been out for several years. I'm not going to bore you guys to death with every single pose and every single set of hands, but honestly, that was me knocking him over. It stands. It stands on my wonky, unbalanced desk with this very terrible, desk mat right here, and he stands up perfectly. I'm just going to have to play around with the poses. And like I said, these, you just got to kind of shimmy them in and out. They have a nice snug fit. There is no backpack here, like we see with some of the Marvel Legends figures. But this looks fantastic. As you can see, there is a little bit of a cavity. Let's see if I can get that focus right there. There is a little bit of a cavity there, but that is to aid with the webbing. So, I don't know. Maybe I will have him shooting out some webbing. I'm going to have to play around with some poses. He looks fantastic. I love how this looks. This looks fantastic. I can't wait to get this on the shelf. Have him maybe standing with Cap. I haven't decided. I haven't thought about any diorama pieces. I would like to do some diorama pieces, but I think the most simplest ones would be to buy some insulation, some foam, make it look like broken buildings. Because I mean, after all, the Avengers facility was basically destroyed, and it was just a big battlefield and rubble everywhere. I think that's the best way to set up any kind of a diorama for them. What do you guys think? I've never built a diorama, but just thinking in general, I think that's probably one of the best ways to kind of go about it. You know, maybe see, or you know what? Hell, I could try and 3D print some pieces, guys. Maybe see if I can 3D print some walls and then just paint them, or get the right color filaments and just print it that way. Maybe like get the Avengers A, but have it damaged. So it's like part of the A from the Avengers facility, in the rubble sticking out. Maybe something like that. Maybe have something like, what if Spidey is on the Avengers A? So there's a lot of crazy ideas here, but he looks so friggin' awesome, guys. So awesome, so insane. Come, I love Spider-Man. This is my first unboxing of a Tom Holland Spider-Man, even though I have, like I said, I have the upgraded suit to unbox. And that's going to be coming out very soon, but I love this. I love the aesthetic of this, and I can't wait to have that on the shelf with Cap. But like I said, I'm going to play around with some poses. And guys, if any of you have had Infinity War Spidey, or perhaps if, I don't know if there was an Endgame version, if there was, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Did you jump on this figure? And if you did, let me know your thoughts. And if you didn't, why did you not? I want to know in the comments section below. So guys, go ahead and please let me know in the comments. And guys, this looks fantastic. I cannot wait to pose this thing. He looks phenomenal. Just friggin' phenomenal. Oh, man. I'm a fan. What can I say? But guys, there we are. The Infinity War Spidey. Arms and all. And these... I can't stop playing with these ratchets. Ooh. These ratchets. And just the friggin' detail. The detail that they have. I mean, you guys can see the detail right there. The detail on these, they look tremendous. It looks phenomenal. It really does. I want to see if maybe I can do, like, I don't know if I can get him doing, like, because of the posability, I don't think I'm going to have him, like, crouching down all the way. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But, and I don't think we can, I'm going to have to play around with the arms. Oh. Let's switch back to dual camera. So yeah, apparently I can set it up so that the legs, the exterior arms, are actually standing and propping him up. So we can do that. That is something to do. Now, do I think it'll hold his weight completely? I don't think so. It's worth a try. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, because we need something to counter the weight. So that's not gonna work. It was worth a try though. It's worth a try, but I like the fact that we can have, like, let's say there was a blast. Okay, let's say Spidey was in battle. There was a blast. We could have it where, like, the legs are kind of like they're kind of holding him back. They're stopping him from falling all the way. You know? So there we go. Like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we can play around with. I like that. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I know people who are jumping in on that Superior Spider-Man that Hot Toys has. He looks amazing. It looks amazing. I would love to have it. It's just right now in the finances, it's not in the cards. So who knows? Maybe in a year or two, secondary market might just come through again. Maybe I'll get that one. But this looks fantastic. It looks phenomenal, guys. But guys, until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying, keep on busting. Hey, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. But before I say that, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new to the Dimension, where we cover tech, toys, and talk. We talk movies, TV, we talk about news, we talk about everything going on in the toy world and the collecting world and anything and everything that's going on. The channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. And guys, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. Keep on busting. And I'm always going to catch you on the flip side. Take care, guys.